For ACUSports.com, I'm Grant Boone, talking to golf coach Tom Shaw. Just back. When did you get back from Las Cruces, New Mexico?
Just a few hours ago.
Yeah, okay, good. Just finished your last fall tournament of the year. Really nice showing, especially by a couple of guys. Corbin Renner had a strong finish, I think a 4 under 67 on Tuesday at New Mexico State's tournament. And Dylan Vaughn played well. So give me a sense of just what you saw from your guys against some really good teams.
It was a good field and a different environment for them. But Corbin and Dylan are guys that I've relied on most of the fall, and they did not disappoint. They both brought their A games. They both do it different ways. Corbin's kind of a very textbook way of playing. Dylan's kind of all over the place, but they both get the job done. So when you have your top two players in your team do well, you're always going to be in the game, and you're usually going to have a good week.
And some nice play as well from Robert Johnson a couple of days.
Yeah, Robert's filled in really nicely as our usually the number 3 guy. He's pretty steady. He's very long off the tee, so most golf courses are going to play very short for him. And when you can get the tee ball in play at a long distance from the tee in the fairway, the course becomes easier.
Yeah. What were the conditions like there in Las Cruces?
They were pretty much perfect. They were 85 degrees, a little bit of an altitude, so. Sure. There's some adjustment there with club selection, but really not any different from Abilene.
Well, so as you get ready now for this hiatus for the next few months, what have you asked of your team? What do you want to see them do? Do you want to see them lay back a little bit? Do you want to see them press hard? What are you asking of them?
There will be a time for some, let's get reorganized and let's understand our priorities are to academics right now. We got to some of the guys have to kind of put the rally caps on and get going there. So we're going to make sure that's our priority, but we know that we have a lot to work to do in the spring semester. We have to catch the Sam Houstons, the McNeese States, the Central Arkansas. We've got to get better in every phase of the game. We had some great bright spots this fall. Some of the guys did some great things, but we need to get better. And this is the time between now and mid-January that we need to really bear down and understand that there's a plan, execute that plan so that by the time conference comes around, we'll be ready.
You played at a very high level. You were a professional player after your career at Georgia Tech. How much coaching do you do? I think a lot of people ask me that a lot. A golf coach in college, how much actual coaching goes on?
It depends on the program. If you're the number 1 team in the country, you basically make sure they get to the tee on time and
good transportation.
Yeah. Don't mess that up.
Yeah.
But I enjoy the coaching aspect. Mm-hmm. I enjoy teaching, and I'm going to really dive into something that I think is my strength this offseason, help the guys to get better. That's what I think a coach does. I don't want to just be a van driver, even though that's what I was for the majority of this trip, driving to Las Cruces. But this is going to be a fun time for me, and I hope the guys treat it the same.
And as we wrap things up here, maybe just a word about your first semester as the golf coach. A lot of people in the ACU community, both here in Abilene and the ACU alumni community abroad, have gotten excited about golf. I know you've met a ton of people. Just give me a sense of the momentum that you feel like this thing has now.
The reception's been good from players, fans alike. I've been very encouraged by that. There's support here. I think they were wanting to see a vision, and I'm still trying to sell that vision, especially to recruits, donors, boosters, fans. Here's where we're going to go. We have big dreams, and we're going to get there. Not sure how long it's going to take, but we're going to work like heck to get there really soon. So I want everybody on board for that. And I think most importantly, the players see that, and they're encouraged by it.
All right, well, the golf team, 7th place out of 13 teams of the New Mexico State Tournament, just wrapped up earlier this week. For Tom Shaw, I'm Grant Boone for ACUSports.com.